delicious McWrap can be hard to...
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Friday night live stream. I have so much to learn about Soul Mask, and it feels like we got so little time to learn it all. Because, yeah. Still haven't figured out how to get, farmland working. For instance. Put you there, we'll put you there, we'll put you there, and there we go. But yeah, so just kind of moving stuff around in my inventory there. But yeah, I got stuff to learn, things to figure out. No clue if Hot Rod will join us. Rocky might, he's in chat with us. But yeah, so adventures. Adventures of the fifth dimension. Oh,
Adventures of Dear Lord. French Princess.
I decided to actually make myself a second melee weapon because I've maxed out twin blades already for the beta.
That's what happens when you use it so much. Funny that.
No, that doesn't sound right. One combat instance. Already level 6 with the greatsword. Oh god. What are you up to, Zaraki? Still in it? Still the Enshrouded Gathering grind?
Yep. There we go, there we go, there we go.
I don't get why, but it feels like every time I start streaming, the music just was like, okay, nope, we're done. We're not playing anymore.
Probably because you're the one streaming it.
Maybe.
Probably because you're a derp. Probably because Hot Rod never showed up. Probably because Lunar is weird. Kaladin's normal. I mean, take your pick. There's several different, probably cousins.
Well, Hot Rod not responding or showing or anything like that, that's just a fact of life.
Probably because Glitter doesn't come and hang out with us anymore. That's why. See, there's a legitimate answer. Glitter just don't love us no more. Nope, nope, nope. She abandoned us.
Is it bad that you going nope, nope, nope like that just reminded me of Land Before Times?
The good times back when they actually had to make movies. I know that's kind of mean, but at least back then you had to have skill or talent to make a freaking movie.
No.
Nowadays it's just...
What it is back in the day when they didn't care about emotional damage. I mean, come on. How many movies that were part of our childhoods were just like, yeah, that's probably where that trauma came from.
To be fair, most of the kids nowadays couldn't handle half the movies that we watched when we were kids.
Oh, God. Yeah, because let's see.
I mean, shit. I literally was watching Freddy Krueger by the time I was 5. I was watching Child's Play around the same time, the Alien movies. Nowadays, kids watching stuff like that. My God, I'm so offended. That just... What about alien lives? Alien lives matter. Sorry. I'm over all that.
And here I thought you were gonna go the route of, it's too scary.
That's a whole different bag of worms because that one... Well, yes, that... You know, I'm sitting here looking at the forest on your stream thinking, you know, I wish I had that dense of a forest right now.
Keep in mind,
I need a lot of wood in Enshrouded, like Jesus freaking monkey humpers.
Oh, see, I thought you were meaning just in the sense of, like, you have your game set to low and mine's set to epic.
No, I didn't bother reducing the quality on it. That's why it makes my computer run so hot. Anyways.
I didn't fine tune it, but god damn, my room is a sauna when I play. And I only get 5 FPS.
Hey, I actually get pretty good FPS, thank you. It just makes my computer run a little bit warm. It's fine.
I mean, it makes my computer run warm, a little warm too.
But I mean, you also got to factor in the game hasn't been properly optimized yet, so...
I mean...
It's been test-worthy optimized, but not truly optimized.
I was gonna say, for not being optimized.
Optimized?
Yeah, English hard, okay. But
Didn't realize you knew how to speak it.
some days, like
Hmm.
for being a beta, and that it's fairly stable. Like it's not.
Yeah.
Like, we've had AAA titles that come out that are less stable.
We're not touching that topic, princess. Keep moving.
Indie is the new AAA, okay?
Which is kind of sad when you think about it.
Yes and no, because it just goes to show the only thing that really matters to those companies is money, and therefore they rush and don't do good on the jobs, where indie developers have nothing to want money for. So it's a passion project more than anything. And therefore it gets the care and love it needs to be a proper, decent game.
You say that like you know what passion is. Would you heal yourself?
I'm not missing that much health, and you heal over time.
I'd have to constantly walk around with the staff out and freaking shrouded if I followed you around.
I'm not hurt that much.
Bitch, get over here. I'll just fix it.
Tis but a scratch. Speaking of, I gotta figure out good locations for frickin' blood packs now in Fallout 76. Start frickin' crafting stim packs.
You know, it's funny that you say that when the other day I literally just sold all like 400 or 500 of my blood packs.
Board them up, and I'll craft stem packs. Each one is like one stem pack, and split what I craft.
I pick up enough stim packs that I don't worry about it.
I thought I did too, and then I started doing stuff with Hot Rod, and all of a sudden my auto stemming has chewed through my stem packs.
Huh, I wonder why. Wonder whatever could have been the altering factor in this situation.
Playing with Hot Rod, playing with my ammo stocks.
Something like that.
Oh yes, this is probably what Hot Rod was referring to with this last night, when he was like, "There's a really big camp."
Yeah, I was down there yesterday.
Technically, I kind of sat here up on these rocks.
That's where I got the barbarian hag.
Yeah. So I looked at this I was like, you know what? This looks interesting, but no, we're gonna save this for like a later beta or when it comes out in full last beta. So yeah,
Yeah, except for I think that might be where one of the bosses for the beta trial.
yeah. From my understanding of it, yeah. But I also didn't realize until this one and doing a little poking just how much they already had in the game.
And now they're gonna come kill you. Now they're gonna kill you.
Holy crap, they're actually doing a lot more damage than I thought they would.
Well, they're what, at level 32?
18.
And their spears are freaking nothing to be
Overlooked?
Yeah, the spears in this are freaking OP as all get.
I mean,
You're
to
about
be.
to die.
No, I'm not.
There's your new friend to
No, I didn't dominate them.
really. And you call yourself an overlord.
I am so way down right now that
That's
I would
what
be.
he was for. You can put or most of that crap into their inventory.
I haven't got the follow system to work. Like you were saying, it was F2.
Oh, dominate the next one that you get, and I'll walk you through it. Okay.
Ow. That fucking hurt. What, you want to play Twin Blades, dude? He played Twin Blades, he lost in Twin Blades. God, yeah, I cannot move at all.
You don't have to take them back to your camp. Just put like a
I-
small
I-
fire or something down next to it.
I was more moving him so I didn't lose him in the grass.
That's what the scanny abilities for.
I keep forgetting that's a thing, to be honest. Wait, I've already got a freaking campfire on me. Puppy, come over, say hi.
She keeps acting like she's trying to get up on my bed, but I don't know. She'll get up halfway. She'll get her body up, but she won't get her back half up.
Waiting for permission, maybe?
No. That's definitely not it.
Yeah,
She is fully aware that she is allowed on the bed whenever she wants up there. I think it's more just the still trying to figure out the back end climbing aspect.
maybe. It could also just be a fact of, you know, you are alpha. That is your bed. Jesus Christ. The guy had fucking Beast Claw gauntlets, stone dual blades, and a stone greatsword. Like that, no wonder he was fucking McFury.
Fury of the Furies. The Furious of the Furious Furious.
No, it doesn't let me actually see this guy's stats down. I will say, I think it's gonna be hilarious though if last night Hot Rod's like, oh, I think we need like much better gear and everything like that, and I'm just like, do. Mind you, also, let's face it, I actually sit here and somewhat think tactically of the fact I'm slowly pulling them out. What was that arrow shot? Christ game.
It was the shot of the shoddy shot, so it's the shot, and the shoddy shot.
Well, no, it was like, hey, you shoot arrow, and now you... It's almost like it treated it like I was still standing from where I shot that arrow from. Even though I was crouched shooting it. Okay, it looks... Okay. Buffs don't quite stack to the level I was thinking they stacked to. They got such a nice farm going on here. And I can't even get it going.
I mean, operator air.
I mean, I've said that from the get-go. That I'm probably doing something wrong with it. So, that's no surprise. That's tell me something I don't know.
You're a normie.
Don't wash your mouth with soap. Saying such vulgarities.
You like to have gerbils lick your eyeballs? I mean, I can keep this up for a while.
Saying I'm a normie. How dare you say something so horrible on stream?
I mean, if the shoe fits. And you know, it's not my fault if you went all basic. I can't help what goes on in that little pea brain of yours.
I hate it how I keep every time I seem to open up like Instagram, they'll be like, "Here's like a '90s reference page," and it's like, "Oh God, I feel old because I feel the pain of that stuff." Today, kids will never know what it was like growing up with a man like this in the world, and it's Robin. It's just pictures of Robin and his different characters.
Why all they have to do is go to the red light district nowadays. You got plenty of them running around.
Oh God.
Hey, you know I'm right.
You know, come to think of it, I think part of the reason why actors like that, and movies like that, are so scarce is because everyone's just afraid of everything because everyone's so offended nowadays.
Yeah.
We got too cautious and lost what was good in life. Okay, sir, are you ready to get up yet?
Nope.
Jesus Christ, I only just made the greatsword. I'm already level 27 in it. Weapons do not take long to master, apparently.
Do lots of fighting.
I mean, pretty much. I also do like, though, how their AI actually kind of registers what you're doing for attacks and tries to dodge it. That, sadly enough, sometimes quite effectively.
How dare you compliment AI? You're not supposed to compliment artificial nerdism.
I mean, if a developer is doing something right, they deserve a pat on the back. No, those two guys are already back.
Yeah, I've noticed that mobs spawn really freaking fast.
I mean, yeah.
I do hope they slow it down a little bit for when they actually launch it.
Well, more than likely they will. But also, too, it could just be a fact of, I clicked normal difficulty. I didn't go in and change any settings or anything like that, so...
Well, that's because those things usually make you get all confused and frustrated. And 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 your brain starts to melt. That's what gotta work with what you're given.
Or, the fact that it's a beta and you want to give the game an honest try so you don't fuck with the settings and make you think the game's bad when it's just you fucked up some setting.
I mean, in your case, tomato, but yeah, I guess. Do you have to put your input in on this too? Is that what's going on?
I'll be trying to be a smartass.
No, puppy wants me to play with her.
Oh, shit!
Did you just die?
No, but this lady just got a backstabbing on me.
I mean, congratulations! You've survived!
No one asked for your 2 cents, Kamari.
I don't think she cares.
I don't think so either. I have a new follower. So, how do you get
Hold E.
Yeah.
Go to Tribesman Work.
It's under their work tab?
Just go there for a second. I gotta wait for this turn. Okay, no, not there.
What's it say? Oh, what?
No, hold on.
Now that one, give me the right capture device. There we go.
Behavior settings.
Behavior settings, followed distance.
Deploy. That's what it was. My bad. I'm an idiot.
Deploy.
Yeah, back up and go to deploy.
Okay, yeah, okay. I see now. When you hit deploy for them, it gives you an extra option thing, which then gives you the F2 follow. Gotcha. Now I see. That could use some refining.
Right? Because deploy isn't something that you instantly think of when trying to get a companion to follow you.
Well, not only that, just something like follow me you want quick, fast access to.
That one I'm less concerned about. It's the attack my target or attack target. That's F1. I would rather have my weapons up in the F categories and my frickin' follower on baseline.
Yeah.
Kaja.
What game is this? This is Soulmask. It's currently in beta till the 10th. But it's kind of think Conan with like technology management. Oh god, that's a lot of people there.
It'll be fine, Rex. It'll be
I think they just literally showed up.
It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen?
Spin to win works, okay? Don't judge me.
Oh, I'm judging.
Really? I've got... That's new.
What?
Oh shit, they've killed my follower. That person was literally sitting there begging me to spare them. Oh god, I'm gonna die.
One can only hope.
But no, that took me off guard. The one person literally was like, "Have mercy, spare me."
Did you?
I was distracted and didn't allow them to. So yes, we are live both on Twitch and YouTube. Also, we have my buddy Zaraki joining us on Discord. And it's the same handle under both, Rice of Shadows.
Although I'm still trying to convince him to change it to Princess of Shadows. Because, I mean, he acts like a princess more than he does a Rex.
Aha! That does actually work. Okay. But we have learned more and more things. We are learning.
The only catch with your chat in YouTube is if they have something to say to me, you either have to read it or they have to go to Twitch.
Yes, because you have a whole thing against YouTube for live streams.
They're weird, they're annoying, and they're just no, it's so wrong.
I mean, to be fair, I still remember a time when you could message people on YouTube, like you had the inboxes and that. And I was content creating back then, too.
So what you're doing, or what you're saying, is that you're just sitting here dating yourself.
I mean... yeah... Or just proving just how unsuccessful I've been.
Tomato, tomato?
Oh, look, Hot Rod's actually showing us online now on Steam.
Wonder if his wife finally kicked him out of bed.
uh...
See, what his wife needs to do is just get a couple of ferrets and train them to go up his pant leg and bite whenever he doesn't get up.
No. What can I drop that we are not in that dire need of? Wood we can get anywhere. The clay we need. The stone can go. Same with the flint. Yeah, it didn't help me all that much with weight, but...
Stone and Flint are like dime a dozen in this game, or in that game.
yeah. You should tell Hot Rod to join us. Not that he'll listen. Or even reply.
Alright, we start with Discord and see if we can get him to go from there.
Yep. Oh god. That is the first time I've actually won against one of them. And he even took me off guard. Oh,
Putty tat?
what a
You
get.
haven't killed a putty tat yet?
Twin blades are not damage heavy, keep in mind. And, like, you
Use
are...
a one-handed sword.
I would say you still do probably more damage than I did with my twin blades. Also, they had a tendency of pouncing from the bushes, pin me down, and take me out. Oh, you were the same. A little bit faster. Bork, bork. My character looks like he's really got a fucking shit when I hold shift with him being over encumbered.
How as bad as it only gets worse the more you get encumbered.
Yeah, I'm aware that you can get going like at a very slow rate.
You trying to say something about me?
I've done it a few times too with base moving stuff around where it's just like, okay, let's just, hold down W, I'm pointing out the table I want to go to, and now open up like Instagram for 5 minutes. And then realize that in that 5 minutes I made it halfway. What? I have an idea.
Well, there goes the neighborhood.
Aha. Alright, I got rid of all the wood because get rid of that weight. Now, let's use the salt pits here to pull someone, hopefully get a new friend. And then carry stuff for us. Oh god, this game. Oh god. We be a little heavy again.
I mean, I keep telling you to lay off that McDonald's, but no.
Double Big Mac.
Seriously, you eat that cardboard?
With a large fountain drink and poutine.
And what?
Poutine.
What is that?
The greatest thing known to mankind.
I doubt you can beat strawberries, but nice try.
French fries, gravy, and cheese.
I can work with French fries. I can work with the gravy. But seriously, cheese?
This coming from the...
No. I can work with the cheese and the French fries, not the gravy.
I was gonna say...
Shut up! My brain only works on days that don't begin in any form of day. Don't you sassmouth me. I will have glitter smack you or something.
Mister, the doctor gives me shit because I need to cut down on my cheese intake.
Hey, not my fault. I ain't going to compromise. He shouldn't even suggest that I address my addiction to cheese.
Oh, no. I also hate how it's like, if you don't hold E, you just freaking pick the people right back up when you put them down.
Yeah, that one I'm not a big fan of.
Okay, that's not a different rock. Second there, I thought that was a different style of rock, but... What curiosity. Oh, I can't even harvest it anyways, okay. Too many different survival games. That rock looked different. That has to give different resource. And I mean, at the same time, you're sitting there at times calling yourself a fat kid. You probably don't even want to know how many different snacks I have just on my computer desk and general area.
So what you're really trying to say is that you're a Twinkie hoe.
No, there's no Twinkies on the desk.
Or this time. Or yet end this time.
Let's see here. We've got honey roasted nuts, mixed nuts, jalapeno nuts, pecans, and a Costco-sized bag of cheddar and caramel popcorn. Oh, and the half-pound Reese's Pieces peanut butter cup.
Hey, that is a sacred thing. One must always have Reese's peanut butter cup. And anyone that says otherwise can just go away. We don't need their friendship.
That was almost bad. Yeah, there's no shortcut key to the menus. I might have done the whole moment of, you know what? Maybe it's like Ark. Maybe if I look at them and hit F, it'll take me into their inventory. I have my twin blades in my hand. F did not open the inventory.
Oh no, you poor, poor person. Whatever shall we do? I'm gonna laugh in your face.
I might have stabbed them a couple more times. You know what? While I'm been waiting for her to wake up anyways, I might as... Did I seriously just craft 2?
Probably. I mean, you are good at screwing up.
No, I'm good at apparently getting lucky with the whole... And here's multiples.
Are you complaining about multiples?
Not completely, but slightly.
Oh, you know what? Knock it off.
I take it you haven't heard anything back from Hot Rod?
What do you think?
Why do you think I just messaged him? I sent him a gift. Get in here right now!
I can drink coffee too.
No. I feel like with the Great Sword, I don't so much need more damage with that like I did the dual blades. But less stamina cost. That sounds good. You know, in some ways, this game is just like a few others recent survival games. They're peaceful.
The ambiance of the game is amazing. They still need to work on their music because, their music because the world sound state. It's the music that cuts out.
I was gonna say, is it so much they need to work on their music, or is it something going on with the sound engine?
I don't know. They need to figure it out and fix it.
Yeah, they need some tuning in that
not mine.
field. I will agree with you there.
auditory system needs serious work. Ah, get your vaccine now.
Yeah. Also, their tutorial system, I think.
Their tutorial system needs a serious rework because it is very vague on everything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but when a toddler's gibberish makes more sense in a tutorial system, then yes, it needs work.
Well, not only that, but like some of their things there, I really wish had like actual like legible text for it.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Because like right here with the one I'm looking at here with the tribesman work here, they show like the queue of stuff, but everything in there is glyphs, more or less. I hope that stuff's just like placeholder. But at the same time, it's like, why would they use placeholders when they're literally essentially using screenshots? Don't fully understand what they were going for there, but it's...
It needs some TLC.
Yeah. And I mean, once again, if developers ever did come across this, you're doing good. Just with tweaks. Because I feel like that's another one that just gets so blown out of goddamn proportion with people being too sensitive.
But
Game gets like review bombed on Steam, and then it's just like, yep, no, we're no longer working on the game. It's being abandoned. That's it. And I mean, I get it. You put all that work into it just for people to shit on it left and right, and oh, this is a horrible game, da 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 da, and not actually put any reasoning why or useful information. Yeah. This game stinks because I can't figure out how to do this basic thing. It's unplayable. Okay. Have you tried this? No, and I will never play it again because it's horrible and I had a bad experience. Well, guess what, buddy? Sucks to suck. Whatever you do, don't try to play Dark Souls. Oh. Speaking of Dark Souls. was kind of telling the kids today as we were eating and that if I really wanted to get them to play games, teach them how to pick themselves up when they've been beaten down and to learn and that, I'd get them to play Dark Souls. Because in their infinite young wisdom, they tried sitting there trying to tell me that they were better gamers than me. And it's like, how about I sit you down in front of Dark Souls and we'll see how quickly you rage. Because guess what? Guess what? Not all games are easy, like playing Minecraft on peaceful or easy, or playing Crap Night. Some games will sit there and beat you till you don't know what way is up anymore. And keep going. I still haven't even beaten Dark Souls 3.
Why not?
I was working on them in order, and I've beaten Dark Souls Remaster a few times, and beaten Dark Souls 2.
Got it.
Usually before I get to that point, it's things go sideways IRL and stress and that, and I just don't have it in me to play Souls like at those times, because I just don't have the patience for it.
But you're never patient.
Even you can admit, Souls games are a special kind of patience you need for them.
No. Not a Souls game.
No, not at all. I think the best part is how I described this Dark Souls to the kids. Is I picked up the paper wrapper from one of the straws. I was like, this is your character. Go through the boss gate. My other hand backs it down. Yeah, is that? Here's your character. Goes through the soul gate. Boss smacks it down. The worst part is, not even like I was exaggerating for a Souls game.
So how do you like having a companion? And when was the last time you gave that rest?
Having the companion is nice because they can actually move now, and yes, I know I need to go rest. I think with getting knocked down from the camp there and not dying, it took a good chunk of my sanity or whatever that bar is.
Uh-huh.
Now what I'm gonna do is use the method that I was telling you of taking control of one of the other people and using them while I rest.
Assuming that actually works.
Yeah, they definitely fixed bush dogs compared to the first beta, because spin to win wouldn't have worked on them before. Creation on. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it's my character's morale stat that's way down. And then while we're crafting stuff for the companion, I think I will be right back. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Mm. I don't know if this is so much me just being like an uncultured swine of sorts, but does it seem weird to you that like a game so based on like tribe and tribal stuff has like iron and steel armor?
No, not really. Believe it or not, a lot of those tribes actually had better armor than we've been led to believe in, or historically, anyways.
Hmm. Yeah, because when I think tribe, I think of like at least tribal armor. It's like bamboo tied together, a lot going up their chests and stuff like that.
And the likelihood of it being that refined and fancified, probably not, but they did actually have it.
The more you know.
Might be fire. It's not that hard to make. Things don't know. Kind of like Rex.
Well, also, too, let's face it, them using stuff like bamboo, that shit's fucking strong as hell anyway, so.
Yeah.
But that only really goes for tribal living, I want to say around like China, and that was more of where that would have been.
In the Asia region.
Yeah, like where you can actually find bamboo. Mind you, I think they also use like reeds and that for like rainforests and shit. Bamboo's fucking, Jesus Christ, that shit's strong. The sad thing is how many things do those way of life, like, well, yeah, I guess way of life would be the player way to do it. Say it for people that like live in tribes and stuff like that that have just been lost to our modern civilization.
Quite a bit.
Like, I could not imagine what it's like living as a tribal in like even Africa with the heat and shit like that. Mind you, that could also be a fact of born and raised Canadian. We don't see scorching hot temperatures.
Shit, you faint at 50 degrees. What you talking about?
Just because I was talking about the other day how I do not care for it when it gets more than 20 C outside, which is roughly 72 Fahrenheit. Doesn't mean anything, okay?
Kind of means everything, princess. Oh, where's me? It's hot, I'm dying.
Mind you, also at that same point, different locations have different forms of heat. Like around here, a lot of times when it's really hot like that, it's the sticky, humid, hot. So like you walk outside, you step outside the door and it's just ugh. Where theoretically somewhere like Africa and that would be a drier heat, which might not be so bad.
See, now you're just trying to justify your assassinus to heat.
When it gets hot like that around here, you stick to everything. Like, it is horrible. And I know what you're thinking of. You dirty old fool.
I'm not dirty. I'm just different. Or better yet, I'm not dirty. I just was taught my manners by glitter. There.
You know, glitter can't be the answer for all your issues, right?
No, usually it's hot rod.
You know, you blame him for too many things. He's gonna stop buying you games. Mind you,
Honestly, I'd be happy if he just showed up once in a while.
I was gonna say, stop buying you games, you'd have no one to play with. If he actually showed up to play with people.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like getting games and whatnot, but it's kind of nice to have someone to play those games with. Especially when the game's purchased for me to play with that person.
Yeah.
Everyone's special in their own way. A little extra.
Everyone's special in their own special way. Shit, you might be right.
What?
It doesn't look like my character's morale is going up while I'm doing stuff as a different character.
Ah. Ha ha. Howdy ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
I mean, it was worth a try.
I'll give you that.
On top of that, with the way the game's set up, it would seem like that would be the ideal way to do all that. You need to have someone resting at base, which what character you are. They rest at base, you go do more stuff.
You know, the one thing that I wish the Enshrouded had was a damn key ring. But it's fine. Alright.
Too many keys?
No, not really. It's just I feel like the key shouldn't go into your primary inventory. So I feel like you should just have a keyring for keys. But that's just me.
I don't feel you're completely wrong either, because, yeah, most games that have a system involving keys, and especially when they involve a lot of keys, have a key ring sort of item to store them all. Table. This table. Oh, they're used over there. They're crafted over here. Okay. Which means you very much do have to do the whole sit here and wait and cover your morale. That is a bummer. I hope part of me does hope that they change that. Because I feel like this just takes away from the gameplay now. Okay, you know what? I have to actually give people props on that one. That is kind of cool, and I don't think I've seen anything to that extent. So remember how you would used to find the like tape decks, but it would have the headphone cord for your MP3 players or CD Walkman? Someone made a version of that, but it was with a USB instead, or like a C-type, because phones nowadays are getting away from having headphone jacks for some idiotic reason.
I typically call them an auxiliary jack, but yeah, I get what you're talking about.
But they also have it in such a way that it's you plug the cord into the tape, and then plug the tape, like the other end of the cord, into your phone. So it's a separate piece as well. Because let's face it, most of those things, the failure point is the cord, because it all moves here, there, and everywhere, and eventually breaks.
Well, I mean, if you're not talented, yeah. So yeah, good point.
Oh, God. Yet another reason why kids say we'll never know. Scrolling through Instagram while waiting for my morality to recover, because that is fairly quiet, like usual. I just...
Yeah,
Them.
I mean,
What is your source of anxiety? And the video, it's got linked to it. Donkey Kong Country 64. The rail cart level.
it wasn't that hard of a level.
Like getting everything.
Yeah, again, it wasn't that hard of a level. However, that said, my friend and I, like, we spent way too much time on that damn game. Like, way too much time. Unhealthy levels of too much time.
Yeah. Or maybe that was just Donkey Kong Country and not Donkey Kong Country 64.
Either way, the countries of Donkey there. Really gonna obsess over it.
No, but at the same time, people are be like, well, actually, you're wrong, and... Because, yeah, the N64, that's when they started going all 3D with everything, wasn't it? Everything was more 3D platformer. So I think it was just Donkey Kong Country because it was the side-scrolling. Which means it was like the, NES. Oh, that's... Hmm. I.
Don't do that, it's dangerous.
Well, out of curiosity, I put the compost on my hotbar and went up and started hitting the button on one of the farm plots, and the compost started going like up and that, and I started actually like using the compost on the field. Now I'm wondering that is, oh, that's a weird ass. I wonder.
Just said that.
Well, I just put the seeds in my bar, and it's so whatever seed you limit to, oh, that's the plants you can throw in that crop plot, essentially. But it's not working the way I was thinking it would. Like, now I wonder if when I go up to a tribes person and go manage farms, if something would actually show up there now. If that makes sense.
Maybe.
Tribe. Manage farm. Now it's still nothing under there. Well, I'm slightly figuring things out, I guess. Might also be a factor of the farm is not as micromanagey as I think it is because it's not in its full state. Therefore, that is why the function I am trying to get working is not working.
Or it could just be a Rex and you broke it.
I mean,
You're Rex and you break things. That's right.
you wouldn't be necessarily wrong either. Because let's face it, it amazes me sometimes how I fuck things up. Do. Either way, poop is a very, very valuable resource, and we need a lot more of it.
By the way, poop is a very, very valuable resource. Not exactly something you hear every day.
We play Ark. We have played, and Conan for that matter, both of which uses poop as a very valuable
Conan
resource.
well, Conan actually doesn't use poop, thank you. It
Fertilizer.
does not use poop.
It-
Nope. Well, you can use poop. Okay, so you can technically use animal poop for fertilizer, but there are other ways of making fertilizer. So,
Your basic form of fertilizer in Conan uses the animal feces.
oh, pick. You're so damn picky. You know that? No wonder it took you so long to find someone. You had to find someone who's willing to tolerate your pickiness.
Like you're one to talk.
I'm not picky. I mean, I keep you for a friend, don't I?
That's because I'm entertaining.
You give yourself far too much credit there, bub.
Huh, they've got structures here for automatic ultimate resource gathering. It feels like got a logging yard, a stone pit, and a collection yard. Like, and I feel like that takes away from some of the things about this game when they do shit like that.
Sorry, I just got my house enshrouded up to comfort level 50. So now
You mean you
I
don't have it up to level 500 yet?
I think the max is 100. But no.
Also, didn't that place start with like a comfort level of like 30?
It started with a comfort level of 20-ish. 20-something, or 20 or something like that.
also will admit, I do kind of like the fact that Ruin kind of has like their own personality in the sense of their traits that they have in this game.
Wish I could say the same about you, but your personality's been kind of lackluster for a while.
Hardy har.
I think it's on permanent vacation. Just saying. Hey Rex, be useful. Go get me more wood. All that wood I harvested is already gone.
Jesus.
I blame Glitter. She stole my crafting resources.
Would
Like,
we even
no.
have Enshrouded?
Not the point. Well, I can't blame you. You refuse to play because you're a stubborn little Gotta filter that out for streaming purposes. Yes. Yeah. So, and
I somewhat have a farm going now, I guess, maybe? But I, of course, like every time I poke around at that farming thing, I still feel like I'm not doing it right.
comfort level is supposed to be able to go up to 100 from my understanding, but I can only get up to 50. I blame Lunar.
Sounds about right. He probably Googled something wrong.
But either way, taking my house's comfort level up to 100 to a full hour is nice. Or the buff, anyways.
Yeah.
This house looks great. It's nighttime.
Listen, you were supposed to be following me. Why did you stop following me? Hey, that's nice. The
Which right
Keep-
now,
the people that are following you will automatically close doors behind them.
sometimes. Most of the time. But sometimes their brain goes burr, much like yours. So at least things
Oh, and my brain doesn't go burr, thank you.
You're right. It's more like
Exactly.
it's a bit of a roadkill moment at the end.
Thinking about it, yesterday when I was picking up the children from school, I had my phone going on Spotify to be respectful of other families and that. I decided to throw it on the Tarzan soundtrack so people couldn't be upset because of language and whatnot.
Let me guess, someone got upset about the Tarzan soundtrack.
No. But I wonder how many of those kids actually even knew where that music was from.
Probably none of them.
It's like... I was one of those kids that just had a TV and VCR in their room. And maybe once every few months would actually change what movie was actually in there because I wasn't actually watching it. I just have it play for background noise. While
You know, there's a word for that. It's called lazy.
It's called I was busy building stuff out of Lego.
He really is a guy.
He's a Lego nerd.
You're gonna tell me you didn't have any Lego?
No, that was actually my brother's thing.
What were you, a Connects kid?
Nope. He was a next kid also. Honestly, I was a model person.
Oh. Yeah, I don't even think to this day I would have the patience for doing models.
So what you're saying is there's no way in hell you'd be able to do a old battleship? Talking wood type. Have that level of patience.
It's not just so much that as it's also the whole fine detailed stuff. You know, get out the
I mean-
single hair paintbrush to put in the little bits and bobs, and this little wee piece you have to stick to this one precise spot. It's oh.
See, that was actually what I liked about it.
I mean, all the power to you.
But I gotta admit, the level of patience for it can be very taxing.
Yeah, I could just imagine, especially with the fact of, in your case, you had siblings.
They knew that when I was building models to stay away from me. Mostly because one time one of them did, and I may or may not have thrown a crystal ash trap at it. I was focused. They broke my focus. I got pissed. I'm only human.
Yeah.
And that's my argument. I'm only human.
Much as we hate to admit it, because humanity is
The scourge of the universe.
humanity is a thing. Being that I went back and actually geared this one up, and that I think, yeah, that is where that big camp is. Let's go poke the camp again. I will admit, I can't wait till they actually have the game's actually full release, because it's. I've already almost maxed out my greatsword skill.
Yeah, but to be fair, you've also been living and breathing this game, so there's that.
I only started using the greatsword literally at the start of stream.
But
Oh,
you're still living and breathing the game, so there is that.
put in that many hours.
Right. And I can sprout wings at my butt and fly.
Oh, okay, that finisher was nice. Hee. May not have won the war, but I'm robbing their fields of all their plants. we definitely want to be up. So the beast's hide gear is not strong enough. Flesh bone weapons.
Did you really think it was gonna be?
Being the fact that I crafted legendary of everything, I thought it was gonna hold up a little better than what it did. Kind of one of those things where I wasn't expecting it to be easy, but I was expecting to, you know, maybe make it to almost say the boss of the area type thing. Where we didn't even make it in the door.
Stop being so squishy then.
Ah. I'm actually kill the scouts. I actually got the information of the area. Ooh, that actually tells you more information than I thought it would. An ore. Well, that's one of the things we'd be looking for. The other thing is, too, I also have not probably played with my companion here's strength either. Yeah, if I actually wanted to play to their strength, I should have made them a spear or a hammer where I gave them my twin blades I was using.
So what you're saying is that you're neglecting your companion.
Not neglecting, bettering her skill set.
You're neglecting your companion. Or better yet, trying to get your companion.
Actually, they're messing most stuff up, so. No, if I was neglecting my companion, I wouldn't be using. I wouldn't have made them full legendary gear.
Striking as the type of person that'd be neglecting their companion. Yep. 100%.
If you think so. I say no.
No, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I do. Just ask Cartrod.
You would actually have to show up for that.
Can't really argue that one.
Heck, take that one further. Would I even have to actually respond to messages for that?
Although I am kind of curious where Princess Nerdrod is today.
I don't know, he was appearing offline completely earlier, and then he's flickered now from online to away several times. So, who knows with him? And once again, I had points like been spending on better abilities. You're increasing my ability scores and forgot all about them. Okay, it is as simple as that. And I'm kind of glad that they don't follow Conan's system in that either.
How do you mean?
So I just applied a mod to one of my pieces of armor, which was just drag and drop it over. But in Conan, yes, it's drag and drop, but you have to have the item at full durability. Whereas this one, it's so far it doesn't matter. Because my armor is like half durability, and I was able to drag and drop. But how did you water the crops then?
Magics.
Actually, I feel like it might be something that I haven't learned yet. Because...
Because you're not magical.
well, actually, maybe I just... Well, we'll start with 2. And of course, my first fucking craft, I craft 2 of them anyways. God damn it.
Well, I mean, you wanted multiples, yes?
Well, that's... oh, still nothing. Okay. So far, I still cannot figure out how to automate the process.
You're just not magical enough, that's all.
Maybe I can't automate the process until I have a field that's fully grown. Would be really weird.
Yeah, but not really that surprising.
Well, I would think I could automate the process at least as early as planting the crops over once they're fully grown. Like, there's been nothing that's really pointed to you've gotta learn, you've gotta fully do something to therefore teach the other members of the tribe how to do it type of system in the game. Don't get me wrong. I keep forgetting about that game, even actually go and play it now that I have it. But that was one of those things that was kind of really intriguing to me about Ancestry. Where you were... It was the evolution of mankind from monkey.
I've actually seen that game. It kind of interests me.
Right? I got it the 1 month through Humble Bundle like a few years ago, and it was one of those things where I was like, seeing the trailer, I was like, that looks really cool and interesting, really neat concept, and forgot about it. Then it came in the Humble Bundle, I was like, oh, that's that game, I should play it. Now, forgot about it again.
Yeah, but to be fair, if it's not attached to your head, you tend to forget about it. And even if it is attached to your head, you tend to forget about it. You just tend to forget about things.
I didn't realize you could also make Using that table too. God, it takes like an hour and a half for your crops to grow in this, but at least it actually gives you a countdown on them. Oh god, you gotta hit the double sneeze. See here. Well, we've got just over 400 pumpkin seeds, got 20 cotton seeds, still got 79 corn, and like 334 chili seeds. Now, all because I raided that one garden. I took all their plants. Ooh. Yeah, okay. I guess that does kind of make sense.
making sense against all logical sense?
Just their cooked potato recipe, what it calls for. I wouldn't necessarily say that it could be labeled as cooked potato with what it calls for, but it makes sense at the same time. Cooked potatoes calls for water, where when I'm thinking like, I was thinking it would be more like a baked potato. One of those. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's not wrong, but it doesn't feel completely right either. Remember to actually charge my mask every once in a while. I also kind of wish they gave you a little bit more information with the seeds you're selecting on like what type of fertilizer and stuff it would be using.
Yeah.
Because until you got one in and you're looking directly at the sprout, you don't know like what type of fertilizer it wants. But that being said, apparently one of our people have died.
Well, since you're the only one on, it's all your fault.
Yeah.
You should babysit better.
I should sit there and make them all better gear and everything else, and that is more accurate.
It sounds like a waste of resources.
Yes and no, because think of it. They've got better gear so they can go and gather without dying. They will make back more than what it costs to get them out, right?
Maybe?
It's like investing in the stock market. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't.
I don't invest in stock. So you don't pay off.
Or, you know, buying a lottery ticket. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. Most times it doesn't, though, with the lottery. I also think with the fact that by default, these guys are essentially set to passive, and I can't change those settings if it's like a person playing by you or Hot Rod, but I can set them with tasks to do, is kind of ridiculous and annoying. Because then we just end up having them taken out by like have like our level 20 tribe person taken out by like a level 2 bush dog because they weren't defending themselves. I think that's also a good chunk of what happened to a lot of our people. Oh, never mind. That was... I thought the copper ore was actually poop, but no, it's not. No, not in that one. In this one. Yeah, sure enough, I've mastered both of them. Oh shit, I didn't even realize this. Ooh. Oh. Okay. So that's all just its own different thing. Different kind of forms of specials. Interesting. as you go along your different trees of your weapons, you get different alts. I think would be the best way to describe it. Yeah, that's hammer. That's. Interest. Supersonic stage. Damage, take it. Okay, so definitely sounds like the hammer user would be a tank. Because, like, their first ability literally gives them a 50% damage reduction. Also, Zeraki, I feel like it doesn't help out the fact that you guys are like, Rex can figure everything out with me playing it so much.
Not really. It's like, I'll probably eventually play it when it's a little bit more refined.
As I say,
Honestly.
it hits whatever state it releases in the sense of early access or full release.
Yeah.
I feel
As it stands now, it's good. It's just
it's good.
it's
It
not
shows
good enough to
promise.
keep my attention.
Yeah.
It shows promise, but these days a lot of games are showing promise but not delivering on it.
Yeah. Mind you, too, it could also be the other side of the coin, too, of you don't want to get into it and keep wanting to play more and the beta end. So
And there's that too.
Unfortunately, we are at that time of the night again. Because apparently 3 hours have gone past already. Like usual, it's been a pleasure having you join tonight there, Zeraki. And I'm going to mute up real quick and do the outro bits.
Yep.
Alright guys, like I was saying, we're going to call it here. We will be back Monday, 6 p.m. EST for who knows what. I mean, feel like by then I'm probably gonna have things kind of figured out. Definitely feel like we dipped a toe a lot better with Soul Mask. Don't know if I'm gonna do more though before the end of the beta on stream. So, but till then, guys, don't forget, like, subscribe, follow, push all the buttons. Heck, join the Patreon, and we will see you next time. Bye bye.